Well, as I mentioned, in the month of July, every business day, I was going to give you one tip that can help you gain good quality B2B marketing leads. Today, the tip is you've got to determine a baseline. Now, we all know that before you start anything, you've got to know where you're at so you can figure out where to go. Whether it's your weight. You want to lose weight, you better know how much you weigh. Do you weigh 120 pounds, 160 pounds, 180 pounds, whatever it is, you got to get a baseline of what that weight is so you know where you want to go. Say you want to run a marathon, but you're not a big runner. So you're just starting out. You got to figure out, how far can I run right now? Can I run 2 miles? At a comfortable pace? Can I run 5? You got to have a baseline so that you can figure out what type of workouts you need to do so that you can reach that end goal of running in a marathon. Well, the same is with your marketing or growing your business. It's the same thing. As a business owner, I know for me, I have to sit down. I've got to look at the profit and loss statement. I got to determine, what is our total income? What are our costs of goods sold? What are our profits? What are our expenses? And then I compare them usually to last year, but then I'll also compare them to 5 years ago or 10 years ago to determine, is the company going in the right direction and at the rate I want it to be? Now, if you're a marketing executive, I know you may not go into those deep details of a company, but you start to look at some of the marketing analytics. So some of the things you might look at are, how large is your database right now? Is it 15,000? Is it 5,000? Is it 500,000? Are they all good quality records on the database? And is the file growing at the rate you would like it to grow? And what is your attrition rate? How many people are you losing each year? Have you noticed, are you starting to lose a lot more people than you used to? That's a red flag for you to go back and start looking at what content, what type of information you're putting out there. And then as you start to look at your materials, same thing, what type of promotions you're doing. What is the baseline right now? What type of average open rates are you seeing, or click-through rates? You need to know that. You need to know exactly where you are right now so that you can determine where do you want to go in the future. So let's say the file is 20,000. You have a database of 20,000 really good records. You might say, okay, then by the end of this year, I'd like to gain another 1,000 good quality records. And then you would set things in motion to do that. But you have to determine a baseline. So that is tip number 3. Now, just to quickly recap, number 1 was to know your audience. Number 2 was to understand your audience. And now it's to get a baseline. We are going to go through these 20 tips. And by the end of the 20 tips, you're going to be able to put a whole strategy together that will help you achieve your goals. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Please subscribe to the World Innovators YouTube channel so that you'll know when the next tip is ready. Talk to you later. Bye.